I have to be honest with you guys, I am really impressed with the brush set. The only con for me is the fact that if you need to apply a lighter shade on your inner corner, then I don't think the brush would do it, because for me it didn't work. But if you know how to find your way around that, then that's fine. That's the only con for me so far. Apart from that, I think the brush is worth buying, and I think if I am to buy this brush, then I would definitely buy this brush again, and you'll be seeing more of these brushes on my video, because I like the fact that it's very easy to apply foundations and it's very quick. It's quicker than using a beauty sponge. Just for me, my personal preference, I actually prefer using this to applying my foundation, my concealer, anything that has to do with my face. Yes, and I actually thought this was not going to be quite practical applying eyeshadow, but it is. It was really good. It works really well. It works really fine for me, and I really like it. But when it comes to applying a lighter shade, then I would not recommend using this, because for me it didn't work. But if you can find your way around it, then that's absolutely fine. That's the only con for me, having to reach for another brush to apply a pigment or eyeshadow in my inner corner. But I was quite surprised the way this actually applied the glitter on my lids. It packed on the pigment really well, and I was really impressed with that, because I was thinking it's not going to be as practical as a normal brush would do, but it works really fine. And coupled with the fact that this does not soak in your product, it doesn't. In actual fact, it actually improves, or how would I put this, it actually, you know, it helps in building up the coverage of a foundation on your skin, which is very important for me, because I wouldn't like to waste my product on any tools trying to apply products on my face, which for that reason this is gonna take. I'm gonna give this brush set 9/10. Trust me, 9/10, which means would I recommend this brush set? I would definitely recommend it, because it has everything. So far so good. Throughout the tutorial, I hardly reach out for another brush, and the only brush I actually reached out for was the one that I used to apply the eyeshadow on my inner corner. And apart from that, yeah, another thing I remember is the fact that I couldn't use this to apply my highlighter. Maybe probably because this is my first time of using the brush, but I think I would, you know, try again next time and see how that works. I think this brush set is absolutely worth buying. It's worth buying, and I would definitely repurchase if I had to. I like the contour brush, I like the foundation brush, I like virtually all the brushes in this set, apart from the fact that I could not use it to apply a lighter shade, which is the only con. But apart from that, I would give this brush set 9/10 or 9.5/10, because definitely repurchase if I had to, and I'll be reaching for them more than my beauty blender or other blending brushes. I normally use brush to apply my foundation. I don't know why, because I think beauty blender was quite easier, but since I've tried this, then I think I'm going to be reaching out for this more than the beauty blender, because it's quicker and it doesn't soak, or it doesn't eat up the foundation or soak it in. So that's my thought about this brushing, and I would definitely repurchase. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. Thank you for liking my videos. Thank you for commenting on my videos. You guys, it means a lot to me than you guys could imagine, because it means a lot to me. It means that I'm doing something right and I should keep it up, and I'm quite grateful that you guys are always there to watch my video, comment on my video, subscribe to my channel, and thank you so much. And if you're new to my channel, don't forget to press the subscribe button and share this video if you really like it, to help someone out there. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys. I'd already filmed this video yesterday, but I didn't like the outcome of it, so I thought I was going to film it again for you guys. And if at any point in time in this video, I might insert the previous video in this video. I don't know if that makes sense. Anyway, but let's get started. Today I'm going to be doing the review of the OPV Vanity brush set right here. I'm going to start with my foundation first. I'm going to do the Instagram thing, like I'm going to do this. So I'm going to apply that on my face. Guys, this feels really smooth and soft on the skin. Very soft on the skin. Feels so good on the skin. It feels like a cushion, you know, a luxury cushion. True. I know this feels really light on camera, but it's not light. It's like a soft couch with feathers on it. I don't know, maybe it's just me. It feels so good. I don't know how to describe things, but this feels really nice on my skin and I really like it. The thing I like about this brush is the fact that it keeps the consistency of the foundation, because I was really scared that this might soak in the foundation, but it didn't. It didn't, which I really like, because there's no point in you having an applicator that is going to take away from what you're doing, like soaking the foundation and all, but this didn't do that, which I really like. It's very nice, very soft on the skin as well. I like it, and it keeps the consistency of the foundation with full coverage. Wow, I really like it, and I think I see myself using this every day. Coupled with the fact that it's very fast to apply my foundation, unlike, you know, bouncing the beauty blender all over my face. I'll just do this like that, and that, which is very easy and quicker to apply the foundation. I like that. That's a yes from me. Today I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty eyeshadow palette right here. I'm going to move on with my eyes. I'm going to take this brush right here. I'm going to use it to apply the shade called Blazing right here. I am applying that on my lids, all over my lids actually, because I'm going to be applying a glitter later on in the video, so I'm just applying that all over my lids. That's not too bad. That's going on nicely. I think it's even quite faster than using a normal brush, to be honest. It's not that bad at all. I was actually scared that it's gonna take me forever using this one to blend, using the smaller brush to blend my eyeshadow, but it's not as bad as I thought actually. I like it. So next I'm going to take the shade called Saffron right here. I'm going to apply that on my lids as well. And it's picking up more pigments than I thought. I like that, guys. I really like this. Not too bad at all. Not too bad. Yeah, it's doing the job. I'm going to take this next one right here, which is very similar to the one that I used just now. I'm going to use that to apply the shade HOUD from the palette. I'm going to brush that into my outer V. That's not too bad. Next, I'm going to take this brush right here. I'm going to use it to apply the shade called Angelic right here. And let's see. It's not giving me the pigment that I really want, that one. So let's try again. I'm not quite sure using this brush to apply lighter shades, because it's not going to give you the pigment you want like a normal brush would do. So I would skip this one for the lighter shade and use the normal brush. I'm going to take a normal brush. I'm going to spray the setting spray on that. Then I'm going to take the shade Angelic again. I'm going to apply that on my inner corner. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You see what I'm saying? I'm not getting these vibes from the brush. Using it to apply a lighter shade is not just working for me. So For a lighter shade like this, if you want to pack the pigment in, then I'll definitely use a normal brush. I'll skip that brush for this step really. Don't get me wrong, it's applying it on my lids, but it's not packing the lighter pigments like I really wanted. So I'm going to take the Too Faced Shadow Insurance right here. I'm going to apply that on my lids. I'm going to use the brush that I used earlier, that one right there. I'm going to use it to apply the Too Faced Shadow Insurance on my lids, where I'll be applying the glitter just for this glitter to stick on my lids. I'm going to be using the OPV glitter right here. I can't remember what it's called. This brush right here. I'm going to use that to apply the glitter on my lids. Works fine for me, yeah. It's really packing it on like I really want to. I think this is really good for packing on the glitter on my lids. I like this. It's picking the pigment really well, which is what I really want anyway. As much as I could get on my lids. So I'm done with the eyes. I'm going to move on to the face by applying the Tarte Tip Shade Concealer right here. I'm going to use that to highlight and contour my face. I'm starting with the lighter shade first. I'm applying that under my eye area, the bridge of my nose and my chin and my forehead. Apply a little bit of the darker shade in Deep. So I'm going to blend that in using the beauty blender right here. Oh no, I was not supposed to use beauty blender actually. Right here, I'm going to use that to blend it in. I'm so used to the beauty blender. I forgot I was doing the makeup review. I forgot I was doing the review of the brush. So I'm going to use that to blend the concealer in. Coverage of the concealer or anything. It's just blending it in nicely. Just the same way a beauty blender would have done it. But I think it's even better and faster. Or quicker, I would say. It saves time compared to slapping my face every minute using the beauty blender. So I think I like this one. I prefer this one. It's easier and quicker for me. I like it. I think you guys will be seeing more of this in my videos now because I like the way it feels on my skin. So I'm going to contour my face using the Anastasia Beverly Contour Kit right here. I'm going to take this shade, I don't know what it's called, I think it's Chocolate. I'm going to take the shade Chocolate. I'm going to use that to contour my face. I'm using the brush, there's no name on the brush really, so I'm using this one right here. I'm using it to apply the contour shade on my face. I really like the way it applies product on your face, but it feels so good on the skin, very good on the skin. And I like this particular one for the contouring of my nose because it gives that straight, sharp feeling to the nose. So if you can blend it with the, I really like this. I also like the fact that it comes with a brush that you could use to blend that area. So I'm using that to blend my contour on the bridge of my nose, which is very handy because when I use beauty blender I end up messing it up again. I know I've applied a lot of contour on my nose, but don't worry, we're going to blend that out. I'm going to apply a lighter shade on my nose again just to bring back the dimension to my skin, to my nose, on the bridge of my nose. So the precision is unbelievable, very nice. I like it. I just kept repeating the fact that I like it, but it's true because it's true what I actually needed in a brush that is more quicker. So I'm just going to blend this upward using the brush. Look at that, guys. What's there not to like about it? It feels so, it's just as if someone is, you know, rubbing my skin, and it's quite, I would say ticklish, but it feels so good on the skin. Blend the bridge of my nose. Oh my days, guys, this is so cool. I love this. So I'm going to set my face using this brush right here. It's a very nice small brush that I used to blend the one on my nose. I'm going to use that to set my highlight. Oh my days, guys, this feels so good. I like the fact that the brush picks up a lot of products, and it's not messy at all. Less messy compared to some of the brush that I've used in the past, and I really like this. Feels so good on the skin. I know it feels so weird, like I'm saying good and good, because it does feel good. Trust me, it really feels good. I don't know if you guys can see this. Maybe that would help you understand how I feel about this brush. Look at that. I'm going to apply that right there. I'm trying to use the brush as much as I could, just to show you guys what you can do with this set. I'm going to use the bigger brush to blend everything in seamlessly, just to tell myself that there's no line of demarcation. Everything blending seamlessly. So to set the areas that I contoured, I'm going to take the sleek contour kit right there. I'm just going to take that brush that I used earlier to contour. I'm just going to use that to set the areas that I contoured earlier. Wow, this is so cool. That's the more reason why I like this, because it picks a lot of products and applies it seamlessly on the face. I'm going to be using the matte blush in the shade Apple Red. I'm going to use the same brush. I hope I won't apply too much, because this brush picks up a lot of product, a lot of pigments, and this blush is very pigmented. So let's see. Wow, not too bad at all. Not too bad at all. I'm applying that on my cheeks, and I'm getting spray right here. I'm going to use that to set my face. I'm going to take the Makeup Revolution highlighter right here. I'm going to use that to highlight my face. This little brush right here, and I hope it works for highlighting my face, but if it doesn't, then I'm going to go ahead and use the normal brush. But let's give it a go and see, because I tried it yesterday. I'm not quite sure. Wow. I like the way it picks up the pigment, but I'm not quite sure if I'm comfortable using it to highlight my face, so I'm just going to take a normal brush to do that. As much as I love the brushes, I'm not quite sure if I'm quite comfortable using it to highlight my face or using it to apply a light pigment on my lids, because it's not just doing it for me. But if you know how to work your way around that, then that's fine. But that's the only con I think I found so far in these brushes. I've gone overboard with the highlighter. Oh my days. I'm just going to blend that out using a large powder brush by Loop Technique, so everything blends in seamlessly. I'm just going to take a regular brush. I'm going to use that to take the shade Saffron from the Huda Beauty Desert Darks palette. I'm going to use that to apply that under my eye area, just to set the eyeliner that I applied earlier. So for my lips, I'm going to be using the LA Colors lip liner in the shade Sienna. I'm using the Too Faced Melted Matte in the shade Stella. I'm going to apply that on my lips. I have a Beverly Hills lip gloss in the shade Sunsets.